Okay, here's an ALEKS problem that we're going to have to do this week, where we're going to have to use and understand the mole a little bit. And why do they ask these questions? I don't know. Ours is not to reason why, ours is but to do and die. So we're going to do this. Okay, an oxygen atom has this mass, really light, and a glass of water, and they give it to us in kilograms for some reason. And they want to know how many moles of oxygen atoms have a mass equal to the mass of a glass of water. Okay, so we can probably do this. One of the things that we're going to have to know is that there are 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd atoms in 1 mole. And that could be atoms of oxygen in this case. It could be atoms. It could be anything. Okay, but this is Avogadro's number, 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd something, atoms in this case, for every mole. Okay, and I also have another conversion factor here, that is that 1 oxygen atom, so in 1 oxygen atom, there are 2.66 times 10 to the minus 23rd grams. So just from reading this problem, I know 2 conversion factors, that an oxygen atom has that mass, which I wrote down right here, and I also know Avogadro's number, and I'm interested in that because it's asking us about moles. Alright, so I have all the information that I can see. I have 0.050 kilograms, which is the mass of a glass of water, so why don't we start there? It's not a conversion factor. You know I don't like to start with a conversion factor. So I have 0.050 kilograms. All right, but notice how I don't have anything in kilograms. I do have something with grams. And so I know that in 1 kilogram, there are 1,000 grams. Right? Now, I also know that there are 2.66 times 10 to the minus 23rd grams of oxygen in 1 oxygen atom. Right? I just used this conversion factor right here. And why did I put it like that? Because I know that my units have to cancel out. So I always ask those 2 questions, right? Do my units cancel out, which in this case they do? And also, is this a true statement? For example, in 1 kilogram, is there 1,000 grams? Well, yeah, that's true. Is there 2.66 times 10 to the minus 23rd grams of oxygen in 1 oxygen atom? I don't know, that's what they told me, so I'm going to assume that they're right. Okay, so my final step is asking for moles of oxygen atoms. And so I know, based on this information, that there are 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd atoms in 1 mole of oxygen atoms. It's oxygen. Okay, so my units again will cancel out, and I'm left with moles of oxygen that are in 0.050 kilograms. Okay, so that's how I would set this up. I'll let you do the math. I don't have the math done right now, but just put that into your calculator. So again, what do? I write down everything I know, especially these conversion factors. And then I start with something generally that is not a conversion factor, and I let my units guide me. I know that my kilograms, I had to get to grams. I know that my grams had to cancel out with each other. And finally, my atoms had to cancel out with each other based upon these conversion factors. So you can do these problems, my friends, pretty easily.